Beautiful Scorpio. Hey, this is Tammy with Spot on Psychic Readings, and I'm here to do a reading for you for October. We'll see what's coming up. This is my little dog, Chippy. He is a tarot dog, and he has his own channel. He pulls tarot cards. You might want to check it out. I'll put a link up here so you can see it. There you go, buddy. Here's a cookie. Go take a nap. And my other dog, Sparky. You know, on this channel we do dogs, coffee, and tarot. Come on, Sparky, come up here. Say hi to Scorpio. So this is Sparky, and he's a registered therapy dog, and he goes to schools and does therapy with children. So he's bringing his dog joy and love in to see you all today. I bring the dogs in because they do ground the energy, and it really helps, you know. So let's see what's coming up, Scorpio, for you. I've had a lot of requests for Scorpio readings, so here you go, guys. I do love reading for you. And let's see what's happening here. If you like this reading, please give it a like. So give it a pause up and comment, all those things. If you watch it to the end, all those things ensure that you'll get more Scorpio readings in the future and that they'll show up in your feed, okay? So let's see, Scorpio. What's coming for Scorpio in October? Whoa, Magician. You are going to be manifesting some things in October. Good month for you, it looks like. Very significant. Using your special skills and talents at this time, Scorpio. Some of you are going to have some kind of big change, almost like a rebirth of your energy in October, Scorpio. Here's Judgment card, and when I look at this is in your crossing position, so there's going to be some kind of change coming up that might create some sort of a challenge for you. I don't know, but it looks really positive. Angels and trumpets, you know. Some people don't like the Judgment card. I really do, because it does make me think of angelic connections and things like that. Angelic guidance. Going to get some new opportunities, and I feel like these are already in your mind, like you're already thinking about these new opportunities at this time, and I feel like there are specifically 3 of them. I almost feel like you're listening for something new. You're like, when's that gonna drop? When I feel like you've got your ear to the floor, almost listening for it already. Here's your 9 of Pentacles coming up, Scorpio. Yeah, new opportunities are going to bring you into some sort of a lifestyle change. And I think this is your major life change. So there may be some sort of a challenge with that, but it gets you over to this. And I feel like this is the foundation of it. Some of you may be very self-sufficient starting in the month of October, or maybe you already are and it gets stronger in October. This is you liking where you live, liking your lifestyle, enjoying your garden and your pets and your home, and just sort of the lap of luxury, whatever you consider luxury, You may have had some sort of a love offer, Scorpio, that went into the past. It's already happened. We'll see what happened with that. I'm going to have to do some clarification, and I'm going to clarify the whole reading. Let's just get through the first part of it. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it now. So you got a love offer, and then the moon followed it. So it's almost like it was too good to be true, because I feel like in your immediate future, something comes to the light. Whoops, sorry, Sparky just bumped the camera. No, Sparky, go back. Wow. Yeah, that's a good boy. Thank you. All right. I was afraid he was going to knock the whole tripod over for a minute. Okay, so Scorpio. So I feel like what's happened here is you've gotten some sort of a love offer, and then it may not have been what you thought it was. There was something here with the moon, something either looked like enchantment, maybe it looked better at first than it really turned out to be. Maybe there was even something deceptive. Yeah, there's something going on with that love offer. Yeah, and some secrets were revealed. Look at this High Priestess coming up in your more extended future. I feel like you're kind of sensing something about a relationship or even a job. You know, relationships can be jobs of, you know, like coworkers in a job or something like that. These new opportunities. Like there was an offer that was just too good to be true. You've used your intuition. Of course, Scorpius, you guys are super, super intuitive. There's something about secrets being revealed. I can't wait to dig into that and see what's coming up with that. The Lover's card, making some sort of decision. Somebody else is seeing you as a lover, Scorpio, or somebody's seeing you as somebody they'd like to get to know better, or somebody who needs to make a decision about something, decide between two people, or something like that. Decisions, relationships. Your hopes and fears is the World card. The World is obviously a big card, and it's having to do with things resolving, like, but it's in the hopes and fears. You're kind of hoping it'll resolve, and you kind of don't want it to resolve, and we'll have to see what that is. But it's also a success card. So let's see your final outcome, and then we'll go back and I'll get you lots more details here, Scorpio. Here's your Page of Cups. Page of Cups, you know, can be a younger person. It can be a like a love message. It's a final outcome. There is a sweet kind of feeling here, but also a little bit of distrust having to do with a love situation. And also you, like, do I want to even be in a relationship? Because there's Nine of Pentacles here. You're kind of like, I kind of want new opportunities. I kind of like my life the way it is. You know, I like the peace. There's a lot going on here, Scorpio, so let's do a little bit of clarification. I need a sip of water first. So you can check out these chipping mugs if you would like. This is on my new Shopify store, and it's a nice ceramic 15-ounce mug. Have a cookie, take a nap with Chippy on it. There's some other mugs too that I think you might enjoy. So let's go through and clarify. Let's clarify, Scorpio. Let's start with the Magician card. We'll just start at the beginning here. So the Magician is about your special skills and talents, of which you have many. Scorpio is a very talented sign, especially with your intuition, especially with the way you can see the depth in things. And I feel like that's going to be really important this month of October, especially coming up into Scorpio season. You know, it's like you see more, you feel more. You know, it's a good time for you to manifest, you know, because you're in your Scorpio season at this time. It's clarified by the King of Wands. So this could be you being a really strong manifester, having a lot of passion. King of Wands is a very fiery, passionate sign, or you could be connecting with the King of Wands, who would be somebody who is a career person, sometimes a businessman, you know, a business owner in particular, somebody really passionate about what they do, and they may be recognizing your skills and talents. So you could be connecting with them on a level of, you know, career or relationship. And there's a lot here about relationship too. There's a lot here in general. So we'll see, Scorpio. Let's look at this Judgment card, this major life change. You have something to say about major life change? There's something about a major life change in the crossing position. You know, Chippy does have things to add sometimes. He does kind of jump in and pull cards sometimes. We'll see. Let's clarify your Judgment card. Might be a struggle. This major life change could be a struggle for you. Could involve competition of some sort, which I don't really feel like, Scorpio, you're really interested in competition. I feel like it's competition for a job or it's competition for a relationship, and I don't feel like you're interested in competition. I get you back. I feel you backing off from that already. That's why this major life change is a conflict for you. That's exactly why. You're like, I'm not competing. Either take it or leave it. You know, I'm worth it. And I mean, that's what I hear you saying, like, I'm worth it and whatever. So let's look at these new opportunities with the 9 of Pentacles underneath. This is in your energy at this time, Scorpio. Beautiful energy. New opportunities because you might just want to be solo and enjoy your life. Yeah, you're standing your ground. Here's you going, I'm being territorial about what I want and defending my turf, and no, I'm not interested in competing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I see you standing your ground about something. I feel like you're protecting your 9 of Pentacles, you know, which is your lifestyle, your self-sufficiency. You know, you like how you're living. I see you defending that and looking for some other new opportunities. What are those opportunities for Scorpio? And they bring you success. Here's your winning card, victory card, your 6 of Wands. Yeah, and you've already, you know, I feel like for some of you, you've already had that victory parade. That's why you're living this lifestyle that you love. And again, all of that's in your energy. Yeah, good for you. So let's look into your Knight of Cups, which is a past influences card. Knight of Cups. Some sort of an offer of love, or an offer that you did love. Maybe an offer for marriage. Here's Hierophant. Hierophant has to do with spirituality, sometimes beliefs, but it's clarifying an offer, and it makes me think an offer of love, like an offer to get married for some of you. But then we go over here into your immediate future, and we've got the moon. Let's clarify the moon. You might have felt like somebody was a fool. Here's the Fool. I mean, it's not always what it means, Scorpio, but I don't always read by exactly by the cards, because I'm a clairvoyant medium, and I'm hearing somebody going, he was a fool, or she was a fool. That's what I'm getting with this moon card. There was a disgruntled sort of critical view you had of this person being a fool. I mean, obviously, but I can almost see it in the moon's face. If you can see it, that moon's like frowning down on this fool, or this younger person, or this person that wasn't watching what they were doing, or was clumsy about the relationship, or did stupid things. Yeah. Could have been an emperor. So this could be somebody who was a father. A couple of things here with this one, Scorpio. So the moon could have been an emperor. The emperor has to do with father energy. It has to do with somebody who's involved sometimes in building things, real estate, excuse me, things like that. Somebody who's in charge, an older, mature person. The Fool is somebody younger. This could have been a father with children, but there was something here that you were very critical of for a reason. Like you were seeing through some facade with this moon. So what I'm saying is this person may have given you an offer that was not what it seemed to be at first, or was better than, you know, too good to be true kind of thing. Or maybe you didn't know they had 10 kids. you know, they told you, oh, I've got children. You didn't realize how many children. There was something there where there was a lie, and somebody was a fool, and you're like, they were stupid. That's what I mean. That's not everybody's story, but I do hear that. Okay. And if you didn't say it out loud, you might have thought it. Okay. More extended future. The High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is often a solo card as well. So when I see 9 of Pentacles come up, and the High Priestess. For one thing, you're super smart and super intuitive, Scorpio. I almost said Sagittarius. Some of you might have Sagittarius on the cusp there somewhere. But anyway, side note, solo cards, you might just be really independent, doing your own thing, not in a relationship, not interested, okay? Defending your territory. Okay, that's some of you. But let's clarify High Priestess, who's usually very intuitive and having to do with dreams, intuition, psychic abilities. Maybe you're a tarot reader. Maybe you went to a tarot reader. Maybe you've got a psychic reading booked in your future with this High Priestess. I don't know. It's in your immediate future. And it has to do with justice. Some secrets may have been revealed that brought you justice about this deceitful situation, Scorpio. Something balanced out with your visions, or could have had to do with a Libra for some of you, not everybody, but you know, we also, I meant to say some Taurus energy maybe with this. And also Emperor can be airy. So there are a few signs in here, but anyway, let's keep going. What about this High Priestess and justice? Oh, the Devil. Okay, now we got Capricorn here too. I feel like your intuition was just screaming at you that you needed justice. You wanted something karmically resolved. I feel like you were like, this situation was not what it seemed to be. And I think you were feeling really hurt about that. There could have been some legal action. There's definitely some toxic energy here. Or somebody was trying to get you in a legal trap. Yeah, something going on with this secrets card. There's secrets here. And it's in your more extended future, so you might not even know about it yet, Scorpio. I don't know. All right, well, let's keep moving on. Other people are seeing you as the Lovers. They're seeing you as making decisions between two people. And here is a King of Cups. So this is a whole new energy. You know, we started out, we've had the King of Wands over here. And we've had the Emperor. And now we've got the King of Cups. King of Cups, you know, is probably another water sign or somebody, you know, very emotionally in tune, somebody very intuitive, healer energy. You know, sometimes this goes to healers, doctors, counselors, people who are good listeners. So either he is seeing you like this, having to make a decision, and maybe you're making a decision between these two kings. I mean, it could be, or queens, you know, whoever's listening, feel free to switch this. I just read these cards as they come up. So I get somebody sees you trying to make a decision between two people, is what I'm trying to say, and very different people. Fire sign, water sign, whole different personality type there, as you know. Here's in your hopes and fears, Scorpio, the World card. Why is resolving this in your hopes and fears? Yeah, things are really up in the air with this because you kind of don't want to move on. There's part of you that doesn't really want to resolve it because you're going to have to move. It might even cause you an actual relocation. It might cause things to be so up in the air that it's going to be disruptive. So let's go to your final. Your final is this Page of Cups. Page of Cups, younger person. Could be a friend who becomes romantic. Could be a message of love. And it's also a message of truth. Here's your Ace of Swords. So I feel like this message of love is full of truth. I feel like it's going to just almost pierce you through the heart. when you get this message of love, Scorpio. You know, it's a happy message, but also it hits you really deep. That's what I'm getting, really deep message of love. So I'm going to leave this reading right here, but there's so much here. I've got unanswered questions, and I'm thinking maybe some of you do. Some of you don't want the extended reading, but I'm going to offer an extended reading. Some people like to go deeper. Some people are like, I'm fine with this. Okay. If you do, it's $5.55 and it's on my Shopify store, and I'll leave a link, but I'm going to turn the camera off and go into this a little more, dig at this a little more, especially the secrets part. What's going on? It's High Priestess. Yeah, we'll do some more clarification if you want to do the extended. I'll see you over there. Otherwise, thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed your Scorpio reading. Okay, thanks. Bye.